Hi guys, welcome back to Jay's Vape Reviews. Today we have got this little beastie, the IPV D3s kit. Now I'm a little bit disappointed with this, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's see what all the crack is in here and what have you. So first, unboxing. This is a blue one. First we've got this little booklet of shizzle, which you can't see because my light's too bright, but never mind. White and shiny, gives you very usual sort of Spanglish info about the mod. It'll focus, yeah, there you go. It's got bits and pieces and little diagram. It's not the worst manual, but it's not the best. So we'll get on with that one. Next in the box we have the mod. This is a nice blue shiny one. Okay. It's quite a nice looking thing. 510 on the top, charge port on the bottom. There's your battery doors there. So let's put a battery in it. Oh, actually, first let's have a look, see what else we get in the box. Right, so that's the mod. Got a little certificate out of the way. And then we've got the Janos tank in the bottom, Janos, whatever, and a little charging cable. Not the shortest charging cable on the planet, but not the longest. So let's have a look at the, get all this crap out of the way. Let's have a look at the tank. Now the tank's quite interesting, although I shall get to one of my gripes, my biggest gripes in a minute. So we've got the tank there. Airflow rings, very loose. It's quite a nice looking thing, it's quite nice. I can't make my mind up. It's a plastic tank. So no juice crackers on that. It unscrews this. There's the top cap. And the focus stops playing silly buggers. Got a little glass drip tip on the top. And then that unscrews out of there. Get the tank. There's the coil head. That's one of the first annoyances. That is the sealing O-ring. It falls off. So before I lose it, I'll put it over there. That falls off. Now this is the coil head, and the idea is you don't have to buy another coil head, because what you do is, I've taken it out because the cotton was in here. There's the coil. See that funky looking thing there? How funky is that? So the idea is you just get your cotton, slice of cotton, like a triangular shape, cotton it up, bang the top on, where you go. You can dry fire this, and there you go, and that's that. Now, first problem I've got with this. This is the reason why I'm not vaping on it. This coil's knackered. Can I get one? Can I fuck? Can't get them for love nor money. I've contacted IPV and not heard a thing back. I bought this kit at Expo because I quite like the idea of the coil, that you can dry fire, clean it up and what have you. But alas, it was not to be. But I like the idea. Personally, I don't think it was finished. So there you go, that's that one. That's the Janos tank coil. It's one of these X-Pure Coil 2 things. It's made out of stainless, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm sure it's stainless. I quite like the way it's designed. It's quite clever. It's got a big old coil. I've got another coil I can put next to it. Get a couple of coils, you can see comparison in size. There's a sub-tank mini coil. There's a crown coil. And there's a Cleto coil next to it. We've got Cleto, sub-tank mini, Kango, that little X-Pure thing. That's that there. So we'll put that all back together. See, that O-ring just sits on there like that. It's crap. Don't like that. So put the tank back together so I don't lose all the bits. And then we shall have a look at the mod itself. So it's quite a nice looking thing. Put it on the mod, you can have a look at it and you can see it all in all its glory. It's quite a nice looking thing, which is why I bought it. I like the size of the D3. It's quite nice. Yeah, so put that in the box. we'll have a look at the charging cable next. This is my other little laughable bit with this. This is the charging plug. Now, not being funny, what does everybody use? Micro USB cables and other such things like that. Stuff you usually got lying around, usually, you know, either the old-fashioned type where you got the type like a Samsung charger cable, or you've got the other type which is the like a lot of the cameras use and what have you. This one has got a DC jack. So if you forget that somewhere and you want to charge your battery while you're away, you're screwed. So, Janos tank, I managed to get it to work once. When I got it, it worked once. And it hasn't worked since. And like I say, tried to get a coil from IPV replacement so I can do the review, blah blah blah, you know the score. And not a snossage. So that's going in the bin. Right, so fuck that piece of shit off. Right, so next we've got this. The mod itself. So let's put a battery in it and see what it does, shall we? Let's get a battery. What can I put on this? Oh, I'll put my Cleto on it. Just got a Cleto. Finally joined the Cleto bandwagon. Battery in. There we go. I don't know if you'll be able to see what it says. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. IPV's coming up. D3s. And we're on. No atomizer. Screen's quite nice on it. Come on, camera. There we go. It works better at an angle. Right, so to get into the menu system, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you've got system off, system this. Oh, I'm going to turn it off now, aren't I? For fuck's sake. And there's another gripe of the system. Wait for it to come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You press the power to select the power mode. Version, that tells you what version it is. It's an SX150H. Exit on, system off. Power mode, right, power mode, dual mode, power mode. Power mode is just like wattage mode. So if we whack it in that one, it asks you whether you want it in Fahrenheit or degrees, temperature, and coil type. You got TI, titanium. You got the SX Pure that's in the Janos tank and various other tanks that IPV do, and you've got Ni200 and titanium. Press the button again and it goes back to the thing, yeah? So what we want to do is we want to put it back onto wattage mode because I'm not using it in temp mode, mainly because I haven't got anything with any Ni or titanium wire in it. There we go, power mode. It's on power mode, so you go back out of the system, you go to system off, system on, like there, do, wait for that to do its thing, give it a minute, it'll shut off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't do it if you do that, so you have to do system off. So this is the annoying thing about it, it annoys the crap out of me. There we go, exit on. Right, so the screen's quite nice and clear. It does flicker quite a bit. And then you've got up wattage, down wattage. So let's get a tank, put a tank on it. Let's get the this little bad boy on there. The old Cleto, or clitoris, as everyone seems to call it. I've got the 0.2 coil in here, so let's see what it reads at. Oh, there we go. It's reading at 0.21. Let's fire it. Yeah, so there we go. The D3s. So we'll go up top and we'll have a little chat about it and see what we think. See you in a sec. Right, so we're back up top again. Apologise about my sound. I need to get myself a nice little microphone and a better camera for close-ups, so that's why I have to do all this shit little drink. Right, so let's have a little vape on this little bad boy. See, it's a nice looking little mod. It's quite small. What have we got that you might have? I mean, It looks huge next to the good old mini Volt. Similar size. What else have we got? We've got the MPV3 Pro. Gives you an idea of size. Oh yeah, there it is. Let's have a little vape. What we got? We've got this at 25.3 watts on a 0.21 coil. Needs more wattage. Rank it up a bit. Let's get 40 watts. There we go. So it works. Things I've encountered with it. The door is a different colour to the rest of the mod. This is nice blue. The paint is extremely thin. You can see the metal underneath it, which is kind of cool. It's almost like a candy paint, but they could have got the door the same colour, couldn't they? But hey, such is life. The main thing is that fucking tank. You'd have thought they'd have the decency to get back to me, let me know, what have you. So on the tank, I'm going to say it's shite. Sorry, but it is. It's fucking shit. I really wanted to try it because I like the idea of the reusable coil and all that shit, but it doesn't fucking work. But if you've got one and it works, make sure that you set it on the correct setting in the coil choice under the Joules mode. You have to go into Joules mode, set it as the IPv6 pure coil, then you have to change it over to power mode so it's not in normal mode with cancel. Which is a pain in the arse. The menu system's shit. But the mod's actually quite nice. And it does work. Battery life, about the same par as most things. I've been vaping on it all day. I've been running it at 1 ohm on my little Derringer. A little Derringer dripper. I've been down into town. I had it out in town today. And the last few weeks I've been using that at 1 ohm and 0.8 ohms and what have you. It's alright, it works. Works well. But, like I say, those few niggles and that dodgy charge cable. What a pile of shit. But hey, that's me. That's it. So I suppose we better give you some specs. So, D3s Features. We've got a Yeehee SX150H board. It's 7 to 80 watts. SX Pure coil support. It will run 0.15 to 3 ohm atomoser resistance range, 1 to 7 volt range. It also has a 38 amp maximum output. Temp control, nickel 200, titanium, SX Pure support, 10 to 75 joules output, 0.05 to 0.5 ohm atomizer resistance range. The X Pure coil, by the way, is 0.5 ohms. No, 0.05. Don't quote me on that because it only worked for a couple of seconds and I couldn't find it. It's 212 to 572 degrees Fahrenheit. It's improved build quality. 2-line display, output wattage, output voltage, atomizer resistance, battery level, 0.69 inch display, dual magnetised door, which it has. The door's quite decent to be fair. Spring loaded net. Not had problems getting batteries in and out of it. They're gold plated, blah blah blah. Barrel jack charging, iffy. Low voltage, high input voltage, output short circuit, reverse polarity, temperature protection. So let's go on to about the tank that I've got that doesn't fucking work. The Janos. 22mm diameter, 2mm tank capacity. I think it takes a little bit more than that, but don't quote me on that. SX Pure coil, SX Pure heating element, special alloy, rewickable, eliminates need to replace coil design. Eliminates need to replace coil. Mine don't fucking work. Oh, wank. Can be dry fired to clean. Brilliant idea. Just mine doesn't fucking work. 0.05 ohm resistance. I do apologise. 75 watt maximum or 70 joules. Dual adjustable air slots. 10mm by 2mm each air slot. I mean, the big old slots in it. The airflow is cracking on it. Can't complain at that. Polycarbonate tank section. So tank cracking juice. Might be a bit iffy. Integrated drip tip glass exterior. So there you go. And you get in the box. You get IPV D3s, the Janos tank, user manual, and a battery barrel charger. So there we go. My thoughts. Mod. I quite like the finish on it. to a certain degree. I wish they'd have made the door the same colour as the fucking rest of it, but hey, fucking hell, there we go. Screen's half decent, apart from it flickery a little bit, but it's clear enough, it's bright enough. It's got some nice shiny buttons on the front. But other than that, it would have been nice if the tank worked. But yeah, so it's one of them. And it does scratch quite easily. I mean, I've only had 2 or 3 atties on it, and the top's scuffed quite badly already. I mean, I've been using it for about a week or so, and you see very well, but there is scuffs on the top. But hey ho, such is life. So there we go. As usual, links will be down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ta-ra for now.